Hi, I am Motivation Mastery. Welcome to our channel. Let's get started. Did you know that nearly 70% of people often feel uncomfortable discussing their job in social settings? It's not just you, it's a widespread sensation. Imagine sitting at a networking event or a coffee shop, and when the inevitable question arises, what do? You feel a wave of anxiety wash over you. In a world obsessed with job titles, we're often defined by what we do. But what if the best approach is to never tell people what you do? Let's explore the reasons behind this unconventional piece of advice, backed by insight and examples that challenge our traditional views on identity and networking. Point 1. Identity beyond job titles. First and foremost, your identity is much more than your job title. Studies show that when you define yourself solely by your work, you're limiting the conversation and inadvertently creating barriers. Think about it. When someone asks what you do, they're usually trying to connect with you on an intellectual level. For example, if you say you're a lawyer, the conversation may steer towards legal matters, something that may not interest everyone. Instead, imagine if you shared your passion for hiking or your recent baking adventures. All of a sudden, a whole new realm of conversation opens up. Point 2. Breaking down assumptions. Secondly, when you tell someone what you do, you inadvertently set up assumptions and expectations. For instance, many people perceive someone in finance as serious or less approachable. However, if you shift the conversation to your love for rock climbing, you instantly break the ice and allow others to see you as multidimensional. Consider Steve, a finance executive who loves playing the ukulele. When he shares his instrument hobby instead of his job, he finds common ground with fellow enthusiasts and sparks creativity, leading to unexpected connections. Point 3. Networking with intent. Now let's talk about networking, a necessary skill in today's professional world. When you focus on what you do, networking can feel transactional. You exchange job titles, contact cards, and then move on. But when you steer the conversation towards shared interests or values, you build genuine relationships. Informal interactions over topics like travel, books, or even favorite podcasts foster a deeper connection. Remember, connections forged in authenticity often grow into opportunities down the line, but only if you allow them to flourish outside the confines of a job title. Point 4. Encouraging curiosity over statements. Another significant aspect is encouraging curiosity. Rather than stating your job, ask open-ended questions. Instead of saying, "I'm a doctor," you might say, "I spend most mornings helping people improve their health." Then follow it up with a question like, "What about you? What excites you these days?" This approach invites a richer dialogue. People are naturally drawn to those who show genuine interest in them, and it allows the conversation to flow in unexpected and delightful directions. Point 5. Creating comfort in uncertainty. Finally, embracing the idea of ambiguous identity can create comfort. The truth is, our careers can fluctuate. People switch jobs, start new businesses, or take career breaks. If your identity is tied only to your job, it can leave you feeling lost during these transitions. By focusing on who you are rather than what you do, you cultivate resilience and adaptability. You allow yourself to enjoy other facets of your life, even during career changes. So, next time the question arises, remember there's power in what you choose to share. Instead of saying what you do, share who you are. Be more than your job, embrace your passions. Thanks for joining us.